Hey, it's Evan. Welcome back to another episode of the Mindful 8 podcast. In today's episode, we're talking about my process, my journey working alongside Adam and Hard to Kill. This has been the most fun I've had in regards to fitness and developing an edge in a while. I think back to around a year ago when number one, I was in Ireland, which was cool. But number two, when I ran a half marathon, and that was one of the most difficult things that I've ever done. And I bring it up because getting a fitness coach, health and wellness coach, is something that I've never done. I've gotten coaches, mentors in business, in building social circles, and this is something I've never really done. So I'm most excited to allow this stream of consciousness to come into play and talk about my journey with Adam up until here and now. I started working with Adam back in February, and man, to think about that time period, cold Philly weather, in the gym Monday to Friday, putting on a lot of muscle, eating a lot, and that's something that I've never done. I'm a footy player, football, soccer, so I've always been running a lot. I've always been in that realm of fitness. I've never intentionally strived to put on upper body muscle, and some of the videos can attest to it. I've never felt like that before, and it was incredible, and that was all thanks to Adam, his wisdom, his guidance. And what I really like about Adam and his process, what I really like about Adam's coaching and the whole Hard to Kill mentality is the why of Hard to Kill, right? Adam isn't any ordinary fitness coach. He isn't any health and wellness coach. He helps individuals develop an edge. That seems to be the process, the results process. Wanting to push a little more, wanting to see how far you can go and stretch your mind to, what can this body do in order to help me fulfill my higher calling? And I just love how it's really developing an edge and becoming hard to kill. When I would schedule times when I would get into the gym, or when I would need to work on my fitness, instead of saying exercise or gym, chest and back, like I've done in the past, this time around I would say hard to kill training. Because every single time you're in the gym, every single time that you're walking even, you're becoming hard to kill. And that's what's so beautiful about working with Adam. Every single time I'm in the gym, I'm really focusing on my breath. The eccentric and concentric motions is something that I've never focused on, lifting weights. I've always been in the gym and always been running with no intention. And I'm keen on intention. A decent amount of people know that intention is everything. And I live by that. Why? Why? Why am I doing this? What does it mean? I follow synchronicities. That's another beautiful thing about working with Adam too, is that it's a synchronicity. And I live by that. But every single time I'm in the gym and every single time I'm working on my fitness, I understand that I'm becoming hard to kill, right? I'm putting on the muscle, I'm developing the mindset, and most importantly, I'm developing an edge. I'm filming this video just after running barefoot in grass. I haven't done that in a very long time. So this is my true and authentic self speaking right now. Developing an edge is so important in life, in business, in relationships. Entrepreneurship is the best game to play because it's so competitive. You really have to become hard to kill in life. And I feel that every single time I'm in the gym. I feel that every single time I'm running now, because that's what I'm transitioning into. Remember, marathon in December in Hawaii, which I'm super excited about. I never thought to run barefoot in grass. I always thought, put some shoes on and go run around the block. But now I'm developing an edge where every little thing that you do is for your higher self. Remember, my 7 layers of why is always for my kids, my future family. And I'll stay true to that forever, into eternity. So every single time that I'm training, every single time that I'm using the gym as meditation, which is what I learned from Adam, I have that why in mind. I have that intention in mind. And it's so beautiful because I'm becoming hard to kill. There's so many layers to working on your fitness, and I'm grateful to Adam for learning this now so I can carry this knowledge with me for my future kids, because I've always been the philosopher type. I've always been, I want to learn all about the greats. I want to read spiritual books. That's always been my calling. And I'm fine with that. I love it, actually. But when it comes to fitness, I was always the footy player. I was always the competitive player, but I never really had that edge. Or rather, I did, but then I forgot it, and then I remembered it again. What Adam really has helped me with is develop that hard-to-kill mentality. Now I'm really into preparedness, self-defense, and self-reliance. I feel more in tune with my mind, body, and soul because of the philosophy of every single time you're working out or every single time you're working on your fitness, you're becoming hard to kill. And I'm grateful for him for these reasons. It's so beautiful, the understanding that every single time that I'm doing dips or even walking, right, I'm becoming hard to kill. Yoga even. At-home workouts. I did Adam's at-home workout. It felt incredible, right? But all in all, it's also surrendering to the now. Right? Hard to kill is this mentality where you're developing an edge, but you're also surrendering to the now. Our bodies are going to go through a lot of trauma. They're going to build a lot of tension and stress. And developing an edge in that regard is super important because it's surrendering to that fact. Because when we're hard to kill, we're striving to be whole. Right? A whole human, a whole being lives and dies. So developing an edge and understanding that you're going to die one day is becoming a whole person. And that's accepting what we put our bodies through. It's why we work out. It's going through that voluntary suffering. And man, I experienced it in February. I'm experiencing it now because now I'm moving a lot more, stretching a lot more. That's the training I'm getting into. So it's just really beautiful to develop that edge, not only in fitness, but also in life, because, what you do in one aspect of your life correlates to all aspects of your life. So if you're crushing it in the gym and becoming hard to kill through developing that edge, that translates to every single other thing that you do in life. You really do develop that edge. And that's one of my favorite things that I've learned from Adam, and it's helped me become more present in the gym and also in life overall. That was a bit of a stream of consciousness with what Adam has helped me with over the past couple months. I'm super grateful for him for everything that he's taught me and continues to teach me. Thank you all for listening to this episode of The Mindful 8. I love you dearly. Go develop an edge and become hard to kill every single day.